Out of the crime that sparked outrage across the country, a Pueblo man accused of torturing and killing a kitten. He pled guilty to animal cruelty. It was all part of a plea deal, but that deal has not yet been approved.
But he came to tell us a different story. He now says he didn't do it. KRDO News Channel 13's Rana Novini has the interview you'll only see here.
Nobody does know the full truth of the story.
There's the videotape. The text messages. Police say it's proof that Robert Heckmann tortured and killed a kitten named Loki.
They're trying to make me out to the monster.
Even though he pleaded guilty, Heckmann says it wasn't him.
Do you admit that you did it?
No, I do not.
Heckmann says there were others involved, including his ex-girlfriend. She was the one who received the text messages about the killing and called police. She also has a restraining order against Heckmann.
They do all kinds of crazy stuff, and as soon as I tried escaping from them, this all happened.
But the text messages, the video, we wanted to know, isn't that proof it was him?
I'll admit there is some involvement. Obviously, it kind of says for itself. It was on my phone. I don't always have my phone. It wasn't on me at all times. I mean, there's so many different aspects of it, but there is a certain involvement to a point.
Heckmann says since the incident, he and his family received death threats.
That is what bothers me. They can threaten me all day long. It doesn't bother me none. They're all open threats, and I can handle them. But involving my family and my child, that's my son, and nobody messes with my son.
He says he chose to speak now because he wants people to know the truth.
Honestly, I'm an animal lover. I've always had pets. I grew up with pets. I volunteered at the Pueblo Zoo when I was a teenager. I absolutely love animals. I always have. And this is absolutely ridiculous is what's going on.
So I have to ask just what happened. I mean, how do you go from animal lover to some involvement?
It's more of involvement with the wrong people.
The judge now has to accept his guilty plea. The Facebook group Justice for Loki is promoting a petition asking the judge not to accept it. He faces up to 90 days in jail.
Probably going to get the book thrown at me. There's no doubt about that. It's what everybody's wanting.
Meanwhile, people wonder how this could happen, why Loki's life was cut short, and why it was videotaped. Questions that may never be answered.
So there's a lot of unanswered questions that everybody wants to know. And I have the answers, but I can't answer all of them.
In Pueblo, Rana Novini, KRDO News Channel 13.
Heckmann's ex-girlfriend did not want to go on camera and said she didn't have a comment. Her mom tells us her daughter had no involvement in the crime. We also got a statement tonight from the Justice for Loki group. They say if others are involved, they expect a full investigation, but they doubt there's any truth behind Heckmann's claims.